So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. In with the challenge. Cafu. That is good alertness. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's definitely not his best. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Pull it. It's out for a goal kick. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Costa Curta. Kane. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Quarter of an hour played. That looks a cracking ball. Shapes to shoot. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Oh, that's a key interception. And they've got a throw. He is through here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now that's well seen too. Van Nistelrooy. That's a throw. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Ball's out once more. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
That's a nicely measured pass.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And he's managed to gift it back. Zaire Emery plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And the shot! It's in! The breakthrough strike!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Hullet.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Beckham, foot in. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Beckham. Beckham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for the runner. Oh, what has a go! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Interesting ball. Well, that has not gone well. Mbappe.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now it's Kane.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Hullet. Great ball if he can get there. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Schneider. That's gone for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Can he finish? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Zaire Emery. Schneider looking to get on the end of it. Goes in for the header! And it's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing.
And the first 45 minutes are up. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Se acabó el primer tiempo. Hemos empezado mal, pero no nos rendimos.
So off we go once more.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Schneider! Really well taken goal. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, easy pickings there. Zaire Emery. Schneider picks it up out wide. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Hull. He's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's got tall. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's Schneider! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And that has put paid to that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple
Hits one! It's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 71.500.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Spread it left. And it's Schneider. Pinches it off him. Beckham. Oh, that's a nice ball. Adams cuts it out. Beckham. Zaire Emery. Now it's Schneider. Chance! And that's wide.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
This ended up in no man's land.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Good read, needed to be. It's a pretty loose pass. Kane shifted it to the flank. Now it's Hullet. No, that's been intercepted. Adams. And it's Beckham. Pass somewhat off target. He's looking to set free a runner. He's picked his way through. Great chance! And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18.
So, time for changes
Messi.
on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 11. El dorsal 20. El dorsal 15. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 23.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
El dorsal 7.
Hoisted in.
El dorsal 22.
Quite squeezed that
Cambio
one
de
through.
jugadores.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gaitska Mendieta. Van Nistelrooy. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Adams. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he was alert to it. Beckham. And that is a little undercooked. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. And he's let fly! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. Camavinga getting this one clear. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, important interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Climbs up big! They've done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's been shifted off it. Beckham. And now the breakaway. Well read, nice interception. He's gone forward. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, that's well spotted. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, not quite. Oh, he's found some space here. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Camavinga, and it's Beckham. Van Nistelrooy in acres of space out wide. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Oh, important interception. And the pass is intercepted. Look at the great hit! Now in for the pieces! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Back into the middle. Van Nistelrooy. Not the most accurate pass. Cafu. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that's a good ball. Shot a goal! And it's a goal! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He's had a shot! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
That has... Oh no, this does not look good. Played back in. Haaland. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And he's picked out the run. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That pass isn't the best. Haaland. Gullit has it in a wide position. That is a brilliant interception. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, that's a fine interception. Cleared without complication. Nicely aimed pass. Beckham.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Great ball if he can get there. Gullit. Haaland. And it's Beckham. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, he's in! There's the hit! And he hits the net! And they've got their lead back!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Madrid go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Picks out Brick. Can he put it away? It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And it's hoisted clear. Could be danger here. Back into the middle. Hits one! Really well taken goal. Into the lead once more.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's got the shot away! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's had it nicked away. That's a nicely measured pass. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Beckham. No way through. Bellingham. Shot could be on. Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this.
Oh, smashing header! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Haaland! Oh, it's ended up in no man's land. And nicely intercepted. Looks to clip it forward. Kane. Beckham. Can he spark a counter here? And Van Nistelrooy! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. What do you think now about that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Madrid blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Gabriel is there and he can get that clear. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's been cut out, well played. Cafu. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's had a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's half-time here.
Se acabó la primera parte y todos estamos seguros de que los nuestros pueden darle la vuelta al partido. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21 será
Here we go
reemplazado
again.
por el dorsal 23.
Madrid decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's gone forward. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, good ball!
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. There will be a throw-in. Beckham. Beckham gets a foot in here. Van Nistelrooy! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as an...
Beckham! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Goalkeeper's ball. And he's straight offside. Zico. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Messi! And that has faded wide. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he was quick to react. Almost an hour gone. That pass has been well intercepted. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Adams cuts out the pass. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Now it's... and the shot! No, it's wide.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
And he's on his way! Oh, he's found support out wide. Caught offside that time. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Cafu did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Played towards the front line. And it's Gullit. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now it's Haaland. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite. Now the finish! And it's come back out to him. Sticks it away! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him. Haaland! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And he's there to clear it. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That has been knocked clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pinches it off him. And he welcomes it in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Cambio de jugadores.
Good steal, he just read it. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Beckham. Van Nistelrooy. Can he finish? He's got a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
How many? Just how many?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Quality ball. And he's picked out the run. Bayer gets it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Played with finesse. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe. Can he get it through? That's pretty clear, it is a foul. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Madrid are down to 10 men.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing.
Beckham! Keeper always had the measure of that. What a throw in. Haaland looking to run onto it.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Rises! Neuer deals with it effortlessly. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Guardiola gets across to intercept that. Mbappe. Well, they've got it again, and he's intervened well there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now it's Schneider. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Haaland. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that will be it. Madrid have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Cafu makes the interception. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, if you judge a striker by his goals, Ruud van Nistelrooy has to be held in the highest regard.
He is a goal-scoring phenomenon.
Yeah, a real master who, when you think of his work, doesn't appear to have a weakness. As poachers go, he's supreme. Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So, a breakthrough already. And that's put paid to a promising move. Kane. Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's played him through. Now it's Mbappe. Guardiola. Zaire Emery. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, what has happened here? Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Just eases him off the ball. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Cafu, taken back almost at once. Kane, hits one! And again! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And that's a good ball. And reclaimed it in a trice. And well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, good tries a shot! They've done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Mbappe. That is ended up in no man's land. Zaire Emery. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Beckham! And that is doing no harm at all.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Oh, can he get onto this? Well read, nice interception. Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Kane. 15 minutes till half-time. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Kane. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Zaire Emery. And it's Kane. He's a sharp little ball here. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Llorente.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That was always going to be the keepers. Back into the middle. Well, the ball just didn't work. It's Kane! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Upamecano does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Wilshere might just make this. Beckham. Shot could be on. Good read, needed to be. Oh, there's the hit! In he goes again! This time, surely! There it is! With a predatory goal.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Madrid take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Beckham. Upamecano spots it and intercepts. Pass somewhat off target. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Cambio de jugadores.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Haaland. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Beckham. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckham. And claimed it back swiftly. Llorente has got himself a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look. Oh, and the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Kane has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Cleared away. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Short changes him with that pass. Gullit. Beckham. Haaland.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he cuts out the supply. Cafu. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And that's not going to reach. Upamecano, the others from the goal kick. Final ball not quite right. His teammates are irritated at that. Well timed, excellent interception. Shifted upfield, turns and goes back, and the shot! And he hits the net! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Schneider. Now it's Kane.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That is a great pick out. He's one-on-one! Oh, not quite. Real chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Showing great feet there. Pass is just off target. Cafu. That is good alertness. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Zaire Emery. Schneider. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. He could be in here. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well played. Costa Curta. Cafu. That has been cut short. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, nicely intercepted. Clips it so gently. Llorente. Guardiol cuts it out. Now that's well seen too.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's in a good position here.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Hullet. Hullet is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Madrid have it back and can go again. And it's Hullet. Mbappe! And it's the goalkeepers to claim. That's really well manoeuvred. Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Played into space out wide. He's found a way through. Bullet! That was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected.
It's Kane!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Hit Van Nistelrooy. Can he finish? Oh, what about that? And that may just do it. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that this
added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They all, Jim.
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence...
A very good... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Beckham. Guardiola cuts out the pass. Looking for options for movement. Can he get it through? Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. He has found a way through.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And Hullet! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Gets his head to it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. That has been cut short. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Schneider. Schneider. Van Nistelrooy. That's an excellent interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's found a way through. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Schneider.
That's good play from him.
He's in a good position here. There's the hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Has another go! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Threads one in. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, he's found him in space. Haaland. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Great ball, and he's in here. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Costa Curta. Hullet. Great hit! That was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Cafu tries making a foray down the right. No, he's not getting past him there.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Great ball if he can get there. Cafu, 30 minutes gone. Schneider. Mbappe. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that looks a decent ball. He can run onto that, and he cuts out the supply. And that could set him on his way. Bayer will lay claim to that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Cafu. Now it's Schneider. And it's Beckham. Mbappe. That has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Vardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Haaland. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a goal kick. Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
That looks a cracking ball. Van Nistelrooy. And they've got a throw. Out again for a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, played right into his path. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still. Header! He will be livid with himself. Van Nistelrooy! They want to be quick to it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that has sent him sprawling. Madrid are looking to go forward now. We expected better, and so did he. Wilshere puts his foot on the gas. That looks a good ball through. He's through, it's one-on-one! Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
He'll fancy himself from here. Beckham! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Alexander-Arnold climbs up big! No, not the best of headers.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Kane. That's been cut out, well played. Vardiol makes the interception. Haaland! Oh, it's come loose. And we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Back into the middle. No joy this time. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's come in hard. Haaland.
Bullet.
Wilshere. Just about up to the hour now. And smartly reclaimed. In with the challenge. That's played into space. Beckham. Haaland! Haaland! That is decidedly lacking.
He would have been better off getting his head down, Peter, and putting his foot through it without a second thought.
Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goalmouth action.
Oh, important interception. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, no circumventing this opponent. Beckham. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, played right into his path. Good read, needed to be. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Adams gets across to intercept that. Gabriel. Now it's Kane. Adams. Adams cuts it out. Costa Curta. No way through. He won't be happy with that one. Just about up to 75 minutes. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Kane.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Kane gets flagged offside. Pull it. Now it's Kane. And the pass is intercepted. Wilshere calmly anticipates.
Might want to be careful there.
He have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's a little off target. Interesting ball. That is a great kick out. And he's on his way! Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Camavinga. Kane. It's run loose here. Adams spots it and intercepts. Hoisted in. Into the last 5 minutes. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That's it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's been intercepted. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Cafu. Schneider. Well, that's an inviting ball. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11, el dorsal 6, el dorsal 7 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 23, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 4. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Gaitska Mendieta. Oh, that's fabulous. Mendieta! Now, who's going to... Oh, what has happened here? And again! Oh, what about that? And surely that has won the day!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
But can he put it away? It's there! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Haaland. He's in plenty of space here. Van Nistelrooy. Beckham. Kane. He is through here. Kane tries a shot. It's a goal. That is a major moment. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Adams. Beckham. Corner. Madrid have their second corner now. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now a sudden chance to counter. What a throw in.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And it's Beckham. That's a nicely measured pass. Rafinha. Extra time reaches half-time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? And the action has already restarted. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? And a header! And that would have been game, set and match.
Haaland really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Now it's Rafinha. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, he's found some space here. And he's cut it out. Rafinha. And it's Salah. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, this looks sharp. Haaland. Schneider. Now then, the... Haaland! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Cafu. Mendieta in acres of space out wide. Oh, that was vital.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Haaland. That's a shade optimistic. Thinks one through. That is good alertness. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Played into space out wide. Pass is just off target. Llorente kept his eye on it, and he's there. And there's green grass ahead of him, and he was quick to react. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That's that, the end. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now that's well seen too. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner?
Tries a shot! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe, showing great feet there. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Deftly done. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Kane, it's Kane! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's definitely not his best. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Zaire Emery. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And he was quick to react. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Can he finish? He scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Beckham plays it short. Well read, and the danger is averted. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's had a hit! Chance! Taken back almost at once. Decent hit! Well, you could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one.
Well, how have they gotten away with that?
He's had a shot! He's got a goal! Back in the game.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Adams spots it and intercepts. And he welcomes it in. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. A real chance if he can get through. That is good alertness. Played out to the left flank. Looking for options for movement. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that was vital. Clips it so gently. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be...
And the finish! Sticks it away! They are right back in business!
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
And now he has two. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Always onto this. He's picked his way through. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's a sharp little ball here. Llorente. Great hit! Contact was certainly crisp, didn't quite come off.
Well, he's the type that always fancies himself, Peter, in these situations, and with very good reason.
Wilshere, Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Gabriel. He won't be happy with that one.
2 minutos de descuento.
Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. Engages and forces him off the ball. Madrid have it back and can go again. And Beckham! And the keeper has reacted superb. And the half-time whistle goes. Madrid playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. The midway point of the game.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And so we're off again. never going to make it. That pass isn't the best. Haaland. That's been won straight back. Costa Corta. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shot at goal! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's intervened well there. Tries to dink it in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Beckham. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Schneider. Oh, good-looking ball. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Haaland. No way through. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well-timed, excellent interception. That has been cut short. Now it's Haaland. Well read, nice interception. Well played right into his path. Totti! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Beckham goes short. So we've reached the hour mark. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bullet on 2 now and looking for 3.
Schneider really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Haaland. Aimed beyond the defence. Totti was alert. Totti. He's got the shot away! And that is wildly off target.
Beckham put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
And he's picked out the run. Costa Corta. And it's Schneider. That's a nicely measured pass. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. And they've got their lead back.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's an excellent interception. No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Beckham. Costa Corta. Totti. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Adams. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now it's Mbappe. There's the shot! Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught now. In he goes again! They've done it! Again! drills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus.
Oh no, this does not look good. Adams. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Wilshere calmly anticipates. That is ended up in no man's land. Costa Curta. Haaland! And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Schneider shapes to shoot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Pull it. Beckham. That's a throw.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for...
There's the hit! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that is doing no harm at all. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Upamecano cuts it out. And here's Totti. Adams gets across to intercept that. Well, played right into his path. Now it's Hullet. And Hullet! And that could so easily have gone in. It didn't, and the 90 minutes are up.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Los dos equipos siguen empatados, así que nos vamos a la prórroga.
Into extra time we go. Madrid did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Pinches it off him. Oh, that's well spotted. Aim forwards, threads one in. Costa Curta. Well, that looks a decent ball. Adams cuts out the pass. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That's a shade optimistic. He's having a go! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have...
Has a goal! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Madrid take the lead. Just eases him off the ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Tries a header! There's no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and...
Haaland! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Van Nistelrooy! Now it's Bellingham, and here's Totti, and he's cut it out. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 4, el dorsal 11.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes?
El dorsal 14.
It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockouts.
El dorsal 18. Messi. El dorsal 10.
Madrid do have a chance to counter here.
El dorsal 20.
Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably. Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. Pass somewhat off target. Costa Curta. He's shooting! Oh, what? And one more try! And the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Cafu. Mohamed Salah receives it in a good position here, and this is Mohamed Salah. Now the finish! Oh, should have put that away. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's a fine interception. Haaland. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That is a great pick out. He's been picked out, and this is Messi. And the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! That was a given. It always was.
Mohamed Salah really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of Haaland! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that's that. Madrid have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Messi. Madrid have reclaimed it. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one, Lionel Messi. Real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Van Nistelrooy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Beckham goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Schneider. Oh, that's a fine interception. There's the shot! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Beckham. And it's Messi. Fiddles it through. Oh, and he's through the middle. Upamecano spots it and intercepts. That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham. Cafu. No, that's been intercepted. Looking for the runner. Nicely weighted ball. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. And it's on a charge. Oh, it's just a little long. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, a delicate chip through. Messi. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Shifted upfield. Cafu gets over and intercepts. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Wilson! Beckham tries to clear. That is a brilliant interception. Danger averted for now.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, that's fabulous. Big, great chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Well, that's well spotted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe. Madrid have it back and can go again. Looking for options for movement.
Look, movement creates more options.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. It's their second corner of the game. He's got tall. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has not gone well.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham. Schneider. Upamecano makes the interception. What a throw in. He's got away. Llorente. Keeper's dealt with that. Guardiola got a long way forward to join the attack. Schneider hits one! Sticks it away! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful, loved it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Beckham standing over it. Tries a header! Harmlessly behind.
Mbappe just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
Llorente is there and he can pick it up. Quite squeezed that one through. Costa Curta. Conte, that is good alertness. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Mbappe.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And smartly reclaimed. Hoisted in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Beckham. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Se acabó la primera parte y todos estamos seguros de que los nuestros pueden darle la vuelta al partido. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20.
There's the start of the second half.
El dorsal 7.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal.
He's had a hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Chip through. Well timed, excellent interception. Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. Now that looks a decent ball. Pass is just off target. Bayer clears. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Beckham, pull it. Decent hit!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's a decent clearance. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He's having a go! What a hit, the save was firm.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Van Nistelrooy. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Messi. And that's an errant pass.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. You can never be short of runners into space.
Great hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Great football, shot and save.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
So, third corner of the game. Beckham with the short one. He's having a shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
That is a little undercooked. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Played into space out wide, and he's intervened well there. Gets his pass away. Zaire Emery plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Van Nistelrooy! He's scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
It's become a case of men against... Can he put it away? It's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Madrid are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Upamecano cuts out the pass. He's looking to set free a runner. And that's a good ball. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 19.
Belts one. Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. It's a pretty loose pass. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Beckham. Stood up well to him there. Beckham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And there's green grass ahead of him. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
So their 4th corner of the game. They've played it short. Can he finish? In he goes again! He has done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Van Nistelrooy! It's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Oh, shooting chance! He scores! How? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
El dorsal 21.